When we think of Charles Darwin, the image that usually comes to mind is that of the scientist who revolutionized biology with his theory of evolution by natural selection. However, few know that Darwin did not necessarily completely reject religion. Although his theory challenged traditional ideas, Darwin navigated between skepticism and spirituality with the caution of a philosopher. During his famous voyage on the Beagle, he began to question the biblical account of creation, but that did not mean he declared himself an atheist. In reality, Darwin spent much of his life in a gray area between accepting scientific evidence and a deep connection with the mystery of existence. His relationship with religion was complicated but genuine. Darwin came from a family with religious beliefs, and during his youth, he even considered becoming a clergyman. In his personal letters, he expressed himself with respect towards faith, but gradually his mind was more drawn to the mysteries of the natural universe than religious dogmas. He found himself at an intellectual crossroads. Could science and religion coexist? Darwin never stopped searching for that answer. In his writings, he did not deny the existence of God. Rather, he examined whether science and religion could offer complementary explanations about the world and its phenomena. Darwin's spirituality was unorthodox but not non-existent. He distanced himself from dogmatic religion, but on various occasions he mentioned a supreme power as the source behind the wonder of nature. His travels and study of biodiversity showed him an immensely complex and beautiful universe, a system that seemed to operate with almost divine precision. For Darwin, every specimen was evidence that there was much more in the world than what could be seen at first glance. Although he avoided professing a concrete religion, he did not rule out the possibility of a higher force that might be at the beginning of everything. The last years of Darwin brought reflections that are often misinterpreted. Although he stopped attending church regularly, he never ceased his search for spiritual and scientific knowledge. In private conversations, he acknowledged existential doubts and expressed a kind of agnosticism, not militant atheism. His legacy is, in part, that of a man who did not fear confronting the deepest doubts about the place of human beings in the universe. Darwin, the naturalist who explored territories beyond biology, became a symbol of the eternal search for meaning, a combination of science and spirituality that still fascinates and intrigues the world today.